Oh, I'm live. Okay, here we go. Evening, everyone. I'm a minute late. I do apologise. I'm just seeing there's loads of comments in already, and I haven't seen any of them yet. Sorry, I've been dawdling and pouring pints. Right, ladies and gents, good evening. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday yet again. It's coming around incredibly quickly. I'm going to move out of the way of that little beam of light from my light. There we go. It's coming around very quickly, isn't it? But here we go again. Another week of hair growth. It's driving me insane. I'm going to be honest. Quizzle, Mushnizzle, Zoom in together. Gaz, Faye, Tammy, Bernie, Cliff, Marie, Maria, Adam, all of you. Hi, how you doing? Right, before we start the quiz, very quickly, the amount of you that donated last week to the Rugby Autism Network and the Air Ambulance Service was outstanding. Thank you so much. I've had a letter from the Rugby Autism Network to say thank you. They've written to me already, asked me to shout out to you guys, say you raised £177 for those last week, which is absolutely superb. Thank you so much. I know the Air Ambulance got a bit as well. I don't know how much. I haven't seen that, but I appreciate it to all of you that donated. Thank you. Really does mean a lot to me. Feel free to keep donating. The links are on there on the description for the quiz tonight. All right, excellent. So without further ado, let's tell you what rounds we've got this evening then. I've got a few people coming in asking for shout outs as well, which I will do. All right then, guys and girls, your rounds tonight are sport, at the movies, and art and literature. Then we have our clap for carers, and apparently there's songs, You'll Never Walk Alone, all sorts going on, but clap for carers. And then the second half of the quiz will have geography, music trivia, and then general trivia. So there you go. They are your rounds. Loads of people on tonight. Nice cough top, Lee. Thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate that. And Faye's just commenting as well. She's a lady from Rugby Autism Network to say how grateful they are for last week. So thank you. Linda, you love my shirt. All right, so we're going to make a start then. We're going to get straight into some sport. Before I do that, I want to say a huge shout out to Liz Kelly's mum Alison and her sister's family, the Cheshires, who've joined the quiz every week and apparently love it. So brilliant. Thank you very much. Loads of nice comments about my shirt. You're welcome, Mr. England. All right then, guys and girls. So we're starting with our first round then. This is sport. Evening, Judy Durston. Get your pens and papers at the ready. Remember, 20 points per round, 2 points for every correct answer you can give me. Here we go. This is sport. This is question one. Which country won football's World Cup for a fourth time in 1994? Which country won football's World Cup for a fourth time in 1994? Evening, Sally and Neil Loxton. Sorry if anyone I've missed comments from. Mr. Grimmer. I'm guessing that's not my brother Johnny who's saying hi, Lily. I'm guessing that's my sister using his account. Hi, Cal and Johnny. Right, number two. What is the name of the rubber disc used in ice hockey? What is the name of the rubber disc used in ice hockey? Darren says you have to get some shit off the front of your shirt. didn't expect that one. I know that Darren's sat there now wearing an Aston Villa shirt, which is lovely. All right, number three. What are the first names of Formula One's Schumacher brothers? What are the first names of Formula One's Schumacher brothers? And Ishikawa, how are you? Hello, nice to see you as well. Number four, which English football team are nicknamed the Canaries? Which English football team are nicknamed the Canaries? So the next one's maybe a little bit trickier. Number five, Gillian Clark made record England appearances in which sport? Gillian Clark made record England appearances in which sport? Number 6. What nationality was tennis player Michael Chang? What nationality was tennis player Michael Chang? Number 7. In golf, how many strokes would you have to take at a par 4 hole to get an albatross? In golf, how many strokes would you have to take at a par 4 hole to get an albatross? Mr. Norburn, the Guinness tonight is the same as every week. It's bloody lovely, but it'll be a lot nicer when we're back in the pubs. Number 8. Which Midlands football team play at the Hawthorns? Which Midlands football team play at the Hawthorns? Tom Prothero, play up Sky Blues. Tom, been a while. Hope you're well, mate. Number 9, in cricket, when does a duck become a diamond duck? In cricket, when does a duck become a diamond duck? And number 10, in which English city were the 2002 Commonwealth Games held? In which English city were the 2002 Commonwealth Games held? That's a nice simple sport round, wasn't it? Done and dusted already. So remember, we'll do round 2, then round 3, and then I'll give you those answers to those first 3 rounds. And then we have some clap for carer time. You're gonna need to shave your hair off. You know, I've given it thought, but I can't. Charlotte, my hairdresser, will kill me for one. All right, so there you go. That's your first round done, folks. Round 2 tonight, which we'll do in just a second, is at the movies. Yes, I know my hair's too long. Leave me alone. At the movies is our second round. This is probably the round that some of you will do better on. It'd be my strongest round, that's for sure. My 10-year-old wants sport questions on synchronized swimming. I will try and do that for you one week, Charlotte. Leave that with me. And a shout out to Laura, Lucy, David, Ben, Richard, Laura, Charlotte, May. Hello, guys. Thank you very much for coming on. All right, folks. So round 2 tonight. At the movies. Here we go. Pen and paper ready. This is question 1. Kim Cattrall plays a shot dummy that comes alive in which 1987 romantic comedy? Kim Cattrall plays a shot dummy that comes alive in which 1987 romantic comedy? What a film. Nothing's going to stop us now. What a song. Number 2, Martin Scorsese's concert movie, Shine a Light, is about which band? Martin Scorsese's concert movie, Shine a Light, is about which band? It's a strange conversation going on here, saying, you know this, Claire, and Claire saying, I do. How do you know I know? And what's going on? I'm following this one closely. Number 3. Who played Two-Face to Val Kilmer's Batman? Who played Two-Face to Val Kilmer's Batman? Freddie Ray got the Hawthorn. I knew Freddie would get the Hawthorns. Of course he did. Number 4. Tobey Maguire and Jeff Bridges starred in which Depression-era horse racing movie in 2003? Tobey Maguire and Jeff Bridges starred in which Depression-era horse racing movie in 2003? Amy is saying an extra big cheer and clap for the NHS tonight for the lovely doctors and nurses currently looking after her lovely little nephew. I will clap extra loud tonight, Amy, and I wish him very well. Number 5. In Disney's Bambi, what sort of animal was Flower? In Disney's Bambi, what sort of animal was Flower? Number 6. Which 1979 movie was set at the New York School of Performing Arts? Which 1979 movie was set at the New York School of Performing Arts? Number 7. Who is the killer in the film Friday the 13th? Who is the killer in the film Friday the 13th? What was number 2? Number 2 was Martin Scorsese's concert movie Shine a Light is about which band? I've got the soundtracks, very good. Number 8. Which 1984 film starred Bill Murray, Sigourney Weaver, and Dan Aykroyd? Which 1984 film starred Bill Murray, Sigourney Weaver, and Dan Aykroyd? Number 9. Which magical nanny did Emily Blunt play in a belated 2018 sequel? Which magical nanny did Emily Blunt play in a belated 2018 sequel? And number 10, in which movie does Tom Hanks play a prison guard named Paul Edgecombe? In which movie does Tom Hanks play a prison guard named Paul Edgecombe? Claire, I'm judging by all your happy smiley faces that you're doing all right on this round. Neil, can you repeat number 7? Of course I can. Who is the killer in the film Friday the 13th? All right, there we go. That's our second round done at the movies. Remember, I'll give you the answers to those after this next round, which is art and literature. We're taking this to the other end of the spectrum with this, aren't we? Number 4 again, I'll do that for you. Tobey Maguire and Jeff Bridges starred in which Depression-era horse racing movie in 2003? And 9, Which magical nanny did Emily Blunt play in a 2018 sequel? All right, folks, so art and literature then. New piece of paper, or if you're being conservative, another corner of the one that you are using all night. Here we go. This is art and literature. This is round 3. Question number 1. Who wrote the novel Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Who wrote the novel Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? That's quiet. Number 2. Which Dutch artist painted Girl with a Pearl Earring? Which Dutch artist painted Girl with a Pearl Earring? Number 3. What sort of animal is Boxer in George Orwell's Animal Farm? What sort of animal is Boxer in George Orwell's Animal Farm? To my Sunday night web quiz, I just want to say I drove past the web a few days back and all the front's being taken out. Looks like it's been all done up. So when we finally go back, it's going to be lovely. Number 4. Which book features the character Long John Silver? Which book features the character Long John Silver? Nice easy one for you, that. Number 5. Who is the headmaster of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry? Who is the headmaster of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry? Murray and Sharon from the Lawford Arms, nice to see you on here. Won't be long, hopefully, and then Thursday nights we'll be back with you. Oh, and apparently the web's being all repainted as well. I can't wait to get back. I know I say it every week, but I really can't. Right, number 6. In 1582, whom did William Shakespeare marry? In 1582, who did William Shakespeare marry? Paula's got one right. Well done, Paula. Is that you done? It might be a done. I'm only joking. Number 7. Which artist's paintings were described as matchstick men and matchstick cats and dogs? Which artist's paintings were described as matchstick men and matchstick cats and dogs? Right, there will be a couple of people that will be tempted to write a comment after I ask this question. Please refrain yourselves, you know who you are. Number 8, which brothers wrote Hansel and Gretel and Rumpelstiltskin? Which brothers wrote Hansel and Gretel and Rumpelstiltskin? Number 9, who sculpted the famous statue of David? Who sculpted the famous statue of David? I knew you'd comment, Amy. You can't help yourself. Number 10, in the Hans Christian Andersen story, which little girl was found inside the petals of a flower? In the Hans Christian Andersen story, which little girl was found inside the petals of a flower? Love you too, Amy. Thanks. All right. So that's taken us to 9 minutes to 8. Repeat 4, 5, and 6. It buffered. I'll have to do it quickly, Nikki, as I'm going to overrun. 4 was, which book features the character Long John Silver? 5, who is the headmaster of Hogwarts School? And 6, in 1582, who did William Shakespeare marry? All right, so I'm going to go through the answers reasonably quickly. So it'll take us right up to 8 o'clock. So pens and paper at the ready, mark these up. Remember, 2 points per right answer. Your first round was sports. And this was, these are your answers. Number 1, which country won football's World Cup for a 4th time in 1994? Brazil. Number 2, what is the name of the rubber disc used in ice hockey? A puck. Number 3, what are the first names of Formula One's Schumacher brothers? Michael and Ralph. 1 point for each, Michael and Ralph. Number 4, which English football team are nicknamed the Canaries? That's Norwich City. Number 5, Gillian Clark made record England appearances in which sport? Badminton. Number 6, what nationality was tennis player Michael Chang? American. Number 7, in golf, how many strokes would you have to take at a par 4 hole to get an albatross? 1. Number 8, which Midlands football team play at the Hawthorns? That's West Bromwich Albion. 9, in cricket, when does a duck become a diamond duck? That's when it's the first ball of the match. And 10, in which English city were the 2002 Commonwealth Games held? Manchester. There you go, 20 points. You can either pop your scores in there now, let me know how you've done, or wait until I've given you all the answers to those first 3 rounds and just pop a score out of 60 in, whichever way you'd rather do it. So at the movies was our second round. So here we go, same again. Oh, some good scores, 18, 16, 18, 16. Good work, guys. All right, at the movies then. Number 1, Kim Cattrall plays a shop dummy that comes alive in which 1987 romantic comedy? Mannequin. Number 2, Martin Scorsese's concert movie Shine a Light is about which band? The Rolling Stones. Great soundtrack. Number 3, who played Two-Face to Val Kilmer's Batman? Tommy Lee Jones. Number 4, Tobey Maguire and Jeff Bridges starred in which Depression-era horse racing movie in 2003? Seabiscuit. Number 5, in Disney's Bambi, what sort of animal was Flower? A skunk. Number 6, which 1979 movie was set at the New York School of Performing Arts? Fame. Right, some of you would have fallen on this one, I think. Number 7, who is the killer in the film Friday the 13th? It's Jason Voorhees' mother. Not Jason, he's in the others. It's Jason Voorhees' mother. Number 8, which 1984 film starred Bill Murray, Sigourney Weaver, and Dan Aykroyd? Ghostbusters. Angela Corrie, have I turned in late? You have tuned in late, but we've still got loads to do. Don't worry, just join in now. Number 9, which magical nanny did Emily Blunt play in a belated 2018 sequel? That's Mary Poppins. Cool, blimey. Number 10, in which movie does Tom Hanks play a prison guard named Paul Edgecombe? The Green Mile. All right, so there you go. That's another 20 points. I think a lot of you might get full marks on that as well. Angela, we've still got another 3 rounds to do, so you're fine. Stay put. Stay with us for another half an hour. All right, so as quickly as I can, so I've got 4 minutes left. There's some scores coming in, 14, 18, 14, 16, good scores. All right, a few minutes left. Let's rattle through the answers to art and literature then. Here we go. Number 1, who wrote the novel Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Robert Louis Stevenson. Number 2, which Dutch artist painted Girl with a Pearl Earring? Vermeer. Number 3, what sort of animal is Boxer in George Orwell's Animal Farm? A horse. Number 4, which book features the character of Long John Silver? Treasure Island. Number 5, who is the headmaster of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry? Professor Albus Dumbledore. Number 6, in 1582, whom did William Shakespeare marry? That was Anne Hathaway. Number 7, which artist's paintings were described as matchstick men and matchstick cats and dogs? L.S. Lowry. Well done on getting that one as well. Quite a few people. That was a tricky question, that. What do I know? Number 8, which brothers wrote Hansel and Gretel and Rumpelstiltskin? That was the Brothers Grimm. Number 9, who sculpted the famous statue of David? That's Michelangelo. And number 10, in the Hans Christian Andersen story, which little girl was found inside the petals of a flower? Thumbelina. All right, so hopefully I didn't go through those too quick, but I was aware of the fact it's now 2 minutes to 8, so I had to get them done. Right, so 60 points played for. Tot up your scores at the halfway point, folks. Pop them in there. Let's see when I come back from the clap for carers, which I'm going to go to in just a moment. Let's see how many of you are doing. See, Shatner's on 56 out of 60. That's fantastic at this point. Be interested to see how you're getting on in total. And then we've got 3 rounds left to do, which will be geography, music trivia, and general trivia. All right, folks, so I'm going to leave this running. It will stay live, but I'm not going to be here until 8:05. That's when I'll be coming back. Shiraz Giddy, 37. Warren Porter, 38, 46, 50 out of 60. Simple minds. You guys have been practicing. All right, good scores. Right, folks, I'm going to be gone for a few minutes. Please go out, do the clap for carers tonight, like you've been doing every week. And hopefully a fair few will be out there joining you. And then I'll be back here at 8:05, where we'll do the second half of tonight's quiz. Thanks again to all of you for tuning in so far tonight. And hopefully you'll still be here when I come back in 6 minutes' time. All right, cheers, folks. See you soon. I'm just going to let the cat in and I'll be back. Right, yeah, yourself. She's so camera shy. All right, just looking at some of your scores coming in. Car horns beeping out there. That's nice. Some good clapping. Honestly, guys, no one was clapping here. I don't know if it's because it's raining or not, but it was very quiet tonight. Anyway, say poor cat. Picked her up. You could let her out in the rain, you know. Right then, so we're going to get straight back onto it, folks. Looking at some of your scores, looks like we're getting a 56 out of 60, yeah, 50, 46. Some good scores. Did I just steal a cat? Yes. Yes, I've got a few. I stored them in the understairs cupboard. All right, then, folks. So straight into our fourth round. Then hopefully everyone's back by now. We're good. Everyone's back. Everyone's back. Good. Okay. So geography is our fourth round. Here we go. Then this is geography. This is round 4. Question number 1. The Acropolis is a landmark found in which country? The Acropolis is a landmark found in which country? Number 2, which is the largest lake on the UK mainland? Which is the largest lake on the UK mainland? Number 3, the River Jordan flows into which sea? The River Jordan flows into which sea? Number 4, in which country would you find the Petronas Twin Towers? In which country would you find the Petronas Twin Towers? Number 5, what is the capital of Australia? What is the capital of Australia? Number 6. In which UK country would you find a place called Bethlehem? In which UK country would you find a place called Bethlehem? Number 7. What is the name of the famous surfing beach on the outskirts of Sydney, Australia? What is the name of the famous surfing beach on the outskirts of Sydney, Australia? Number 8. In which country would you find the statue of Christ the Redeemer? In which country would you find the statue of Christ the Redeemer? In which country, Maria? Country. Number 9. The Iberian Peninsula consists of Spain and which other country? The Iberian Peninsula consists of Spain and which other country? And number 10, which man-made lake is situated between Leicester and Peterborough? Which man-made lake is situated between Leicester and Peterborough? It's also one of the areas covered by your local air ambulance who you can donate to tonight by clicking on the link and giving as much as you can afford to give. Did that well. Missed one, and I'll do that for you. The Acropolis is found in which country? That was number 1. And number 6, in which UK country would you find a place called Bethlehem? Biggest lake by size or volume of water? Good question. Whichever is between Leicester and Peterborough. Okay, so on to round 6 then. Make sure you've got another piece of paper ready. Got some music for you now. This seems to be around as you as well. Some of you do very well on this and some of you not at all. You can call the RSP. Don't care. You better call them. Okay, so are we ready with round 5? I think we are. All right, here we go. So round 5 tonight then. This is music trivia. This is question 1. Dizzy was a number 1 in April 1969 for who? Dizzy was a number 1 in April 1969 for who? Your quiz is far superior to anyone else. Good timings. Thank you, Paul. It's very kind of you. Right, number 2. Rise was a hit in February 2000 for which eye patch wearing artist? Rise was a hit in February 2000 for which eye patch wearing artist? Where is the link for the air ambulance donation? Right, Linda, if you go on to, in the description box of this live quiz tonight, there are 2 links, one for the air ambulance and one for Rugby Autism Network. All you got to do is click on either of them and it takes you straight to the page where you can donate. So that's where you'll find it. If you can't find it, it will go onto my quiz page on Facebook. Afterwards, I'll post it on there so you can donate through that. Cool. Number 3, when doves cry, Purple Rain and Bat Dance were all hits for which singer? When Doves Cry, Purple Rain, and Bat Dance were all hits for which singer? Both take yours in. Why? Because I definitely posted both on there. But anyway, wait, I'll put it on the page, on the Facebook page. If you want to donate to our ambulance, I will do it tonight. I promise. Number 4. With which Little Eva hit did Kylie Minogue have chart success in 1988? With which Little Eva hit did Kylie Minogue have chart success in 1988? Samuel Webster saying hi. Hi, Samuel Webster. Number 5. Which US band had hits with Bad Medicine, Someday I'll Be Saturday Night, and Always? Which US band had hits with Bad Medicine, Someday I'll Be Saturday Night, and Always? Which one about that last question, Mr. Norburn? Yes, some cracking tunes there. Also number 3, in case you're on about that. Number 6. Which physician sang When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman? Which physician, easy for me to say, sang When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman? Number 8. Which Spice Girl had a smash hit with I Turn to You in August 2000? Which Spice Girl had a smash hit with I Turn to You in August 2000? Apparently I paused for my sister and my mum and my dad. I apologise. Linda as well. I don't know what's going on. I'm live here. It doesn't say there's an issue. So if there's an issue, I do apologise. Physician sang When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman? Which physician sang When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman? All right, that was number 6. So I'll do 7 and 8 again in a sec as well. Which physician sang When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman? I think you just like me saying that, don't you? Number 7. Which band had a 1979 number 1 with Message in a Bottle? Which band had a 1979 number 1 with Message in a Bottle? That was number 7, Claire. Which band had one with Message in a Bottle? Number 8 was which Spice Girl had a smash hit with I Turn to You in August 2000? Which Spice Girl had a smash hit with I Turn to You in August 2000? The fact that so many of you said you didn't get number 7 suggests the problem was my end. I don't know what it is. It didn't say there was an issue, so I apologise for that. Number 9, who sang Gonna Make You a Star in 1974? Who sang Gonna Make You a Star in 1974? And number 10, Call My Name, Under the Sun, and Love Made Me Do It were 2010's hits for which British female singer? Call My Name, Under the Sun, and Love Made Me Do It were 2010's hits for which British female singer? And Linda Martin, I've just posted the link to the air ambulance service in the live chat feed in case you're struggling to access it. All right, so that was round 5. We've got 1 round left to do, folks. That is our general trivia round. By the way, I've written next week's quiz. That's done. Just a heads up, you've got general trivia, science and nature, entertainment, food and drink, history, and a number of questions. So that's all written and ready to go next week. All right, so 1 round left then. It's this one, general trivia. This is round 6. And this is question 1. In Harry Potter, which animal is depicted on the emblem of the house Gryffindor? In Harry Potter, which animal is depicted on the emblem of the house Gryffindor? I realise that's my second Harry Potter question. I apologise to those who aren't Harry Potter fans. Number 2, Zubrowka is a Polish vodka that contains a stem of what type of grass in the bottle? Zubrowka is a Polish vodka that contains a stem of what type of grass in the bottle? Okay, Mum, just so you know, I've texted my mum saying you didn't mention Ridge and Holly. Mum, Kelly's message said you paused for us and Mum and Dad. She didn't mention Ridge and Holly, so I thought they could still see. Ridge and Holly, I apologise. I figured you could still see. All right, number 3. What was the name of the prison in which Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 27 years? What was the prison in which Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 27 years? Oh, I thought after last week it was going well, but it looks like we had a moron pop out to play. Cincinnati Kid, I'm just going to get rid of you. Bye. Number 4, in Greek mythology, who was the god of the seas? Who was the god of the seas? Number 5, the 1985 film The Colour Purple was based on a novel by which author? The 1985 film The Colour Purple was based on a novel by which author? Can I repeat music 10? I'll do that now very quickly. That was Call My Name, Under the Sun, and Love Made Me Do It were 2010's hits for which British female singer? There you go, Karen. All right, number 6, Ganymede is the name of a moon of which planet? Ganymede is the name of a moon of which planet? Number 7, which annual running event was first run on the 29th of March, 1981? Which annual running event was first run on the 29th of March, 1981? Number 8, how many of Henry VIII's wives were called Anne? How many of Henry VIII's wives were called Anne? Almost went a bit too soon then. Hold on. Number 9. What nationality was composer Chopin? What nationality was composer Chopin? Repeat number 5, please. Yes, the 1985 film The Colour Purple was based on a novel by which author? And number 10, what year saw the death of rock and roll legend Elvis Presley? What year saw the death of rock and roll legend Elvis Presley? And number 7, Carol, was which annual running event was first run on the 29th of March, 1981? All right, folks, that's your last round done. Last question of the night sorted. So just a moment then, I'll give you the answers to rounds 4, 5, and 6. So get your answers out back in front of you. Get ready to mount these up. Number 6, please. Yes, Mr. Dudson. Number 6 was Ganymede is the name of a moon of which planet? All right, so here we go. Answers now then to geography. First of all, so here we go. We're going back to round 4. This was question 1. The Acropolis is a landmark found in which country? Greece. Number 2, which is the largest lake on the UK mainland? That's Loch Lomond. 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 Sounds a bit like it's in France. It's not. It's in Scotland. Number 3, the River Jordan flows into which sea? That's the Dead Sea. Number 4, in which country would you find the Petronas Twin Towers? Malaysia. Number 5, what is the capital of Australia? Canberra. Number 6, in which UK country would you find a place called Bethlehem? Wales. Number 7, what is the name of the famous surfing beach on the outskirts of Sydney, Australia? Bondi Beach. Number 8, in which country would you find the statue of Christ the Redeemer? Brazil. Number 9, the Iberian Peninsula consists of Spain and which other country? Portugal. Number 10, which man-made lake is situated between Leicester and Peterborough? Rutland Water. All right, so there's your 20 pointers there. I'll give the answers now to round 5, which was music trivia. I'll let you just tally up your scores quickly on that so you can see what you've got. 18, 16. I've seen your scores come through. 14, or they're getting worse as we go. Someone pop in with one higher than 14 just to put it back the other way. No, 14, 14. So we'll hit the peak. Oh, 20, Maria. Yeah, it's been showing off. All right, so round 5 then was music trivia. This was number 1. Dizzy was a number 1 in April 1969 for who? Tommy Rowe. Number 2, Rise was a hit in February 2000 for which eye patch wearing artist? Gabrielle. Number 3, When Doves Cry, Purple Rain and Back Dance were all hits for which singer? Prince. Number 4, with which Little Eva hit did Kylie Minogue have chart success in 1988? The Locomotion. Number 5, which US band had hits with Bad Medicine, Sunday I'll Be Saturday Night, and Always? Bon Jovi. Number 6, which physician sang When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman? Dr. Hook. Number 7, which band had a 1979 number 1 with Message in a Bottle? The Police. Number 8, which Spice Girl had a smash hit with I Turn to You in August 2000? Melanie C. Number 9, who sang Gonna Make You a Star in 1974? That was David Essex. And number 10, Call My Name, Under the Sun, and Love Made Me Do It were 2010's hits for which British female singer? Cheryl. And then pick a surname, she's had lots of them. Mum said that Message in a Bottle was my favourite song as a kid. I did not know that, but I've got taste as a kid because that's a good tune. All right, again, scores are coming through. 16, 12. That's splitting you a little bit, as I said it would. Music always does. All right, so 18, good scores there, guys. 16. All right, so here's your answers then to your final round of the night, and then we can tally up your scores out of 120 and see what you've got. So, general trivia then. This was number 1. In Harry Potter, which animal is depicted on the emblem of the house Gryffindor? A lion. That was a high-scoring round, that one, wasn't it? Number 2, Zubrovka is a Polish vodka that contains a stem of what type of grass in the bottle? Bison grass. Number 3, what is the name of the prison in which Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 27 years? Robben Island. Robben, R-O-B-B-E-N. Number 4, in Greek mythology, who was the god of the seas? Poseidon. Number 5, the 1985 film The Colour Purple was based on a novel by which author? Alice Walker. Number 6, Ganymede is the name of a moon of which planet? Jupiter. Number 7, which annual running event was first run on the 29th of March 1981? That's the London Marathon. Number 8, how many of Henry VIII's wives were called Anne? 2, Anne Boleyn and Anne of Cleves. Number 9, what nationality was composer Chopin? Polish. And number 10, what year saw the death of rock and roll legend Elvis Presley? 1977. And that, guys and girls, concludes tonight's 6 rounds. So whack your scores either for that or for the total quiz in this little comments box. Looking to see what you did before I finish the stream and log off. For those of you contemplating phoning the RSPCA, I promised that last night I was sat watching the telly and that cat was curled up on my lap. Absolutely fine. She's just being a little knob this evening. She does that sometimes. Okay, so please do pop your scores in. We've got a 98 overall, a 84, 82. You're welcome, Charlotte. 111. That's a good score. Anyone going to try and beat 111? Got 100 there, 102. Looks like we've got a winner at the minute. Famous 511. They beat Shatner's 104. Right, unless anyone's got a higher score than 111, we've got ourselves a winner for the evening. TJ Prothero, 86. When are you going to get back to the web, Ellis, TJ? I hope when we are open, we are back again, that you will be back there with the rest of the broskies for our first quiz back. That's what would be nice to see. Thanks so much, Lee. You're very, very welcome. Dan, Claire, you're all welcome. I'll be back here every Thursday, like I am every week until this lockdown's over. Please do back into our rightful pubs. Again, for those that donated last week, I have seen who you are, I know who you are, and I am so, so, so grateful. Izzy Fab, as always, thank you so much. Maria, thank you, you're welcome. Please do feel free, if you haven't donated yet, if you've got a bit more money burning a hole in your pocket, pop onto one of those links. I can't tell you enough how grateful they both are for any donations that come their way. So thank you so much. Guys and girls, I'll be back with a round on Sunday. And then next Tuesday, I've been asked to do a friends round next Tuesday. It seems to be a themed one each Tuesday now, doesn't it? So there'll be a friends round on next Tuesday and a general trivia one on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week, folks. Have a great weekend. Please stay safe. Don't go out unless you need to. And I'll see you all in a week's time. Your support means the world. Thanks very much. Take care. All the best. Thank you. And play up Sky Blues. See you later.